There is no such thing as equality in religion. You will be lied to every Sunday. We are told that we are equal in the eyes of a creator. It is a comforting, hollow lie. Equality isn't a gift from the heavens. It is a biological reality of our shared DNA, often suppressed by dogma. Religion doesn't level the field, it builds a ladder. The saved on top, the damned beneath their boots. Show me a spiritual truth that hasn't been used to justify a caste, a crusade, or a silent submission. Spiritual equality is conditional. It demands a membership fee of belief. Biology? Biology is indifferent. It doesn't care if you pray. Under the skin, the calcium in a king's spine is identical to the calcium in a beggar's. That is the only equalizer. Religion claims to bring order, but it only creates others. You cannot be equal to someone you believe is eternally lost. The cell does not recognize a soul. It recognizes oxygen, glucose, and the drive to persist. That is our shared baseline. To call equality a spiritual truth is to give credit to a ghost for a reality written in our marrow. We've spent centuries trying to find common ground in myths, while ignoring the common ground of our own nervous systems. 4 nitrogenous bases, that is the alphabet of every human life, not a single thee or thou in the entire code. We are 60% water. We are a biological event. When you label that event sacred, you start making excuses for the unequal. Faith creates the ultimate gatekeeper. It says, I have the truth and you do not. How is that equality? Pain isn't spiritual. It's a signal. The central nervous system doesn't care which book you swear your life on. The soul is the ultimate moving goalpost. It's an invisible quality used to justify visible inequalities. Empathy isn't a divine spark. It's the firing of mirror neurons. We are wired to care, not commanded to. A spiritual truth is a cage with gilded bars. A biological fact is a map to the open sea. We don't come from a garden. We come from the stars, and eventually we return to the carbon. There are no chosen people. There is only the species. And the species is failing because it's too busy looking up. Equality is a choice we make as a society. It's a contract, not a revelation. Stop waiting for a miracle. Religion gives you a compass that points only to its own north. It ignores the terrain we actually walk on. Our greatest virtues, love, sacrifice, are etched in our chemistry. They don't need a pulpit to be real. Grace is a transaction. It implies you were born in debt. Science says you were born as a possibility. You can scream for equality in a cathedral, but only the stones will hear you. The change must be ours. Every eternal truth eventually rusts. What remains is the organism. What remains is the hunger for fairness. Look at this map. There is no holy center, just a network of survival. We are a collective, not a congregation. Religion uses fear to keep the equal in line. But you cannot frighten a man who knows he is made of stars. This hand built the cathedrals. This hand wrote the laws. This hand doesn't need a blessing to be useful. The equalizer isn't in the sky. It's in the realization that we are all we have. Strip away the robes, the titles, and the divine right. What's left is a heart that beats exactly like mine. We don't need a judge in the clouds to tell us that cruelty is a waste of our limited time. The air you breathe doesn't ask for your creed. It is the most democratic thing in the universe. I don't love you because a God told me to. I love you because you are the only other version of me I'll ever know. The myth is over. The reality is much more beautiful. We are equal because we are here.
Now, let's get to work.